All right, I see BASS come out with a few regulations today, and just wanted to see what you guys think about all this stuff. And I tend to agree with a lot of this too. They're gonna keep live scope, but they're gonna not allow more than one transducer up there. So some people run perspective mode and live, so you're gonna be able to choose from one or the other. And I think this is a good thing, with a lot of the elites and these younger kids growing up and seeing all these elites, with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've seen 9 graphs on some boats, It's going to be really hard for these younger kids to grow up and be competitive into the way the market is changing and getting out there doing some fishing. So, having one transducer, live scope or perspective, I think is going to be a lot better, and make it more realistic. And number two, they're not going to allow any transom mounts on trolling motors, and then also no saltwater scopes that are reaching out thousands of feet in front of you and stuff. Everybody's trying to get the edge out there, but I like it. Still being able to keep some of the technology, but yet allowing the people that come up, who want to get into this, they can't even compete. They can't even get into it, with all that stuff that everybody has on there. And the second thing that they're going to do is limit the amount of inches, or actually that'd be the third or fourth. But so they're going to the number of screen inches is going to be 55 inches total. So I think that's going to be, they're not banning a lot. They're just, going to make it, more competitive, one. And number two, give everybody a chance, coming up who wants to get into this industry. And, if that's your dream to get out there and win and be competitive, I think it gives more people a shot, on a more competitive angle. So I have live scope. I could care less whether it's banned or not banned. 80% of the time, I don't even use my stuff. If you guys watch my live video, me out on the water the day before yesterday, you'll see I caught 4 or 5 fish in a row. Wasn't off anything. I was switching up baits, so I'm fine with that. But I do kind of like these ideas with bass and, some of the other divisions. I know one right now is totally banned live scope, which is fine as well. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a little more competitive, and I'm not against people going and putting thousands of dollars into their boat. Heck, I got 5 screens on my boat, but the average person, trying to put $20,000 to $40,000 into screens and all this stuff is not realistic for the industry of people growing up and getting into this. So we'll see what happens. And what are you guys' thoughts?